Hello, Celestial Food Solution. My name's Marina. Can I start just by taking your name, please? Thank you very much. And could I note down a contact number for you just in case we get disconnected? Thank you so much. And so how can I be of assistance today? Sure, I'd be more than happy to help you order from our Christmas food catalogue. Just so that you're aware about the process, we're first going to book a slot. So this will be a slot between the 22nd to the 24th of December so that your food is fresh for Christmas Day. And it will actually be fresh until Boxing Day, I'd say. So you're doing really well ordering with us. So once we book that slot, I just want to make sure we've got that just so that you can collect it at a time that suits you and we don't lose any slots that could have been more convenient to you. Then I'll run through the catalogue with you and we can make sure you secure your all-important festive essentials and treats. And then we will take a deposit of £50 for you and then you will pay the rest when you get to the store and collect your goods. Does that all make sense? Fantastic. So I'm just going to open up the slot so we can book that for you now. Bear with me. So I have some availability for collecting goods on the 21st of December, 22nd and then the 23rd. We've completely run out of slots on the 24th. So I think you're getting there in a good time. So you've got still quite a bit of selection for your collection slot. I would just point out that Saturday 23rd of December is our busiest sort of day, as well as the 24th of December, but that would be like the busiest one, so if you wanted to avoid that you could as well. Okay, you want to go with the 21st? That sounds like a good plan. Okay, so we have delivery slots at 9 o'clock, at 11:30, at 3 p.m, at 6 p.m, at 7 p.m. Which of those suit you the best? Fantastic. Okay, I'll confirm that slot for you now. So now we have your slot selected, we can run through the catalogue and you can kind of tell me what you'd like to add to your basket, if you've got any questions about the product as well. Does that sound good? Fantastic. So have you had a chance to look at our catalogue yet? No? Okay, no worries. I'm more than happy to run through it with you. So what I would suggest is that we kind of run through the different dishes, if that works for you. Yeah, so if we start with starters, does that sound good? Fantastic. So for starters, we have a collection of posh lobster and prawn cocktail starters. This serves 4 people. It includes the juiciest pieces of lobster and cold water prawns with a brandy infused Mary Rose sauce plus tomato jelly for extra zing. So that could be one option. So that serves 4 people and the price for that is £24. How do you feel about that? You want to think about it? Okay, no worries. Then we have seafood shells with chorizo. Again, this serves 4 people. So this is table presentable scallop shells that are filled with a smoky tomato sauce, Argentinian scallops, Honduran king prawns and chunks of chorizo, and it's then topped with a crisp smoky paprika crumb. And the price for that is £20 and it serves 4 people. Any thoughts on that? Okay, you want more kind of red meat option? Sure, no worries. So if you're looking for that, I would perhaps suggest our Italian charcuterie grazing platter. So this is a feasting board of Italian charcuterie and cheese, and it's really perfect for sharing. It's got a lot of sort of different salamis, which I think could be really nice, and the cost of that is £40, and you could share that, I guess, with about 6 people. So that's their choice. What are your thoughts on that? Yeah, you want that? Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to add that to your basket. So that's the first starter. Did you want to go through any other starters, or are you thinking you're okay? Yeah, sure. We have one more starter, which is our mushroom parfait. So this is really good for vegetarians if you have any vegetarians or vegans in your family. So it's a smooth vegan parfait, and it's made with a blend of mushrooms, and it's topped with a sweet apple and pork glaze. So that serves 5 people, and the price for that is £6. You want to add that? No worries. I'll add that to your basket now. No worries at all. Now, are you okay with starters? Did you want to go back to any of them? No? Okay, fantastic. So then I suggest that we go with mains. Fantastic. So let me just get that up here on my screen so I can walk you through them. So did you have any preferences in terms of mains you were thinking? Because traditionally, you've got the turkey, but you can also do lamb, beef. With any kind of preferences there? Okay, no worries. So what I'll do is I'll walk you through our options. So we have, first of all, a very special one that most people really enjoy, which is our free-range turkey crown. So this is really got depth of flavour and succulence in there. So that's the first option there. And based on how many people you're planning to serve, we can give you kind of a different price, but that's the first sort of option for the main if you're looking at turkey wise. Then we also have a fillet of beef. So this serves 4 people and is at a cost of £55. So if you're looking for perfectly tender meat, this would be the perfect option for you. It's hand trimmed and matured for 10 days to ensure melt in the mouth texture. So that's another option. Then what I can next suggest to you is our delicious cherry wood smoked ham joint. So this is really nice. So this will contain about 25 slices for a cost of £40. So it's made with outdoor bred pork, and it's a succulent on the bone ham that is dry cured, then gently smoked over cherry wood chips and finished with a sweet and tangy cherry glaze. That's another option we have. And then if you wanted something a bit more, for example, fish based, we have lightly smoked salmon en croûte, and this serves 4 people for the price of £35. So this is a lightly smoked Scottish salmon topped with a layer of spinach and lemon sole mousse and a layer of champagne and prawn sauce, and it's wrapped in an all butter pastry. That's it. And then I think what else we still have available now. So we also have 2 partridges that serve 2 people for £19. So this is seasonally sourced wild partridges that come with a pork, sage and onion stuffing topped with applewood streaky bacon. So that would serve 2 people for the price of £19. I'm looking what else, because a lot of our stuff is actually sold out, but you've still got quite a good availability, I think, of items. Let me see what else we have available still. Bear with me. So we then have our brie, butternut and mushroom Wellington, which serves 4 people for the price of £20. So this is a decadent filling of brie, butternut squash, carrots and pearl barley with a rich mushroom encased in an all butter puff pastry, and it's beautifully hand finished with a decorative lattice pastry topping. So I think that's all the options we have at the moment, because a lot of them are sold out. So I would recommend them basically adding them to your basket as soon as possible, just to make sure we've got what you want for Christmas. So out of the things I've read to you, do you have any questions, or are any of these kind of tickling your fancy? Yeah, okay. So I'll add 2 portions of that. No worries. And then you wanted the next one, okay. Yep, 3 portions of that, no worries. Adding that to the basket, perfect. Anything else? Sure. Okay, perfect. So, bear with me. So, now we've done mains, let's talk about side dishes. So we've got a number of side dishes that could be of interest. So first of all, we have honey and mustard parsnips, which serves 4 people for the price of £5. So it's sweet and crispy roasted parsnips in honey, whole grain mustard, and it's got a touch of maple syrup as well, so that could be pretty tasty if that could tickle your fancy. Then we also have a classic vegetable selection for 6 people at the price of £28. So this will include all the sides you need that are ready to cook. So you've got goose fat roasties, honey and mustard parsnips, carrot and swede crush, cauliflower cheese, Brussels sprouts with pancetta, chestnuts and a caramelised shallot and bacon butter, and braised red cabbage. So this one is actually really popular, yeah. And then we've also got 4 cheese cauliflower gratin, and this serves 6 people for the price of £10. So this is cauliflower in a creamy cave-aged cheddar sauce with mozzarella and mental, and it's topped with extra mature cheddar. So that could be a nice one too. We also have Brussels sprout gratin as well, so you get the traditional sort of Brussels sprouts in there. So this serves 4 people for the price of £10. So it's kind of a luxurious makeover for sprouts, and you've got leeks in there as well, and in a cheese and white wine sauce, and it's topped with crispy onions and breadcrumbs. That's a really lovely one. And then we also have potato dauphinoise. So this portion will serve 4 people for the price of £9. So this will be layers of sliced potatoes combined with a luxuriously creamy garlic sauce, and then it will be topped with really beautiful emmental and a melty mature cheddar cheese. So those are our side dishes. Did any of those interest you? Okay, so choose 3 of those, no worries at all. Okay, sure, and then 2 portions of that. Okay, fantastic. This is sounding like a really delicious meal. Just to let you know that your order currently stands at £309. So just so you're aware, before we get to dessert, I think it's important to have a little check-in. Is that all okay? Fantastic. So, now let's do the best part, which is desserts. I think everyone enjoys desserts. So we have a number of delicious desserts. So first of all, we've got profiteroles. So let me talk to you about our profiterole dessert. So this serves 10 people for the price of £20. And it's a chocolate mousse and velvety chocolate sauce topped with cream-filled profiteroles, finished with white chocolate curls and a snow-like sweet dusting. I've got to say, that is really delicious. And if you prefer something like, for example, a cheesecake, we've got our delicious winter berry cheesecake. Now, this serves 10 people for the price of £15. So it's a buttery digested biscuit base and vanilla cheesecake made with raspberries, blueberries and red currants, and it's topped with a raspberry glaze and a white chocolate drizzle. Yeah, my mouth is watering. Can you imagine? I've got to help people order their food all the time. I'm always feeling a bit hungry, but yeah, that's a delicious choice, I would say. Then we also have a chocolate torte. Now this has 6 people for the price of £15. So this is actually a vegan chocolate torte. So if anyone has any dietary requirements, this is a really good one. And it combines a crunchy biscuit base with an irresistibly smooth dark Belgian chocolate ganache, and it's hand decorated with shards of dark chocolate. So if you're really into chocolate, that would be a really good one. We've also got a Yule log, chocolate Yule log. So this serves 8 people for the price of £9, and it's a really delicious, decadent Yule log. It's got a rich sponge cake fill, and it's topped with perfectly smooth chocolate buttercream using sustainable certified cocoa. So that's a really lovely one, and very traditional as well. But remember, at Christmas is whatever you want to do. Don't feel pressured by what kind of the norms are. I would say all our desserts are delicious, and that's the most important thing. Yeah. And then we also, of course, have a 12-month matured Christmas pudding. Now this serves 8 people for the price of £13. So it's got incredible flavour because it's matured for 12 months. It's bursting with fine fruits, apples, nuts, and it's soaked in brandy and cognac. So that's really a delicious one. And quite traditional again, but whatever suits you. And then if you are interested in something not so sweet, we also do have a cheese board selection. Now this would serve 10 people for the price of £22. So it's a delicious selection of cheeses, including mature cheddar, brie, blue cheese, farmhouse red Leicester with oat cakes and chili jam. Have you got any thoughts on that? Okay, so you're going to choose this cheese board, sure, and then one of the desserts, sure. So I've added the cheese board to your order, and then what were you thinking for the dessert? Sure. Okay, perfect. So I'll add that to your bag now. Okay, perfect. So I've got your order here. Your order is now coming up to £318. Now, as we discussed at the start, you will need to pay a deposit of £50. Please note that your deposit is non-refundable, so you've got to be sure that you are happy with doing this. Obviously, the rest you'll have to pay when you're in store, so that's not a problem. Are you okay with that? Yes, okay, perfect. So what will happen is I'm going to create a summary of everything we've ordered, and I just want to make sure that you're happy with everything and give you some time to make a decision. I've secured your booking slot for the next hour after I send you the email with all your selection, and when you get the email you'll be able to review everything and add or remove anything you want as well, and you'll have a link to pay the £50 deposit. If you have any questions, feel free to call us back and we can make any amendments on your behalf as well and answer any questions you have. How does that sound? Okay. So could you just confirm the best email address to send that to? Fantastic. So I've just sent that through now. Do you want to just check you received it before we get off the phone today? You got it? Fantastic. So take a look, and whenever you're ready, pay your deposit. I've secured your slot from 1 hour from the time that I've sent this email, so just make sure to do it within the hour to pay your deposit if you want to go ahead. Okay, fantastic. Well, it's lovely speaking to you, and I hope you have the most magical Christmas. Okay, take care. Bye bye.